Hello everybody! Lego Batman here, John Cena here, Cyborg here, Amy Rose here, Seth Rollins here, Roman Reigns here, the Joker here, Harley Quinn here, Rio here, Knuckles here, Sportacus here, Cyborg here, Batman here, Shazam here, Superman here, and The Flash here, and welcome to a returning episode of Friday Game Night. Now, of course, we're going to explain our absence when we get to the level, as the level we're going to be doing on tonight's edition of Friday Game Night is going to be a Blue Hope, if we can find it, as it should be there there it is. So let's explain, well, I mean, we're going to wait till we get to the actual level to explain our absence. And because we're also going to add the addition of the Universe Mode episodes from Monday, and then of course from Friday Night SmackDown. Right, we're back, and of course we're now in the level. So of course you're all ready for an explanation about where were we over the last 2 weeks, hence why we missed out on October 3rd, why we missed out on weeks of the episodes, why we missed 2 weeks of this episode, well, I mean, of this series. Well, of course, let's tell you all something. It all started back on October 2nd, earlier this month. Because it was on October 2nd, Nick Taylor was getting ready to turn his computer on, and then later in the afternoon, I believe he was going to work on an episode of Monday Night Raw, but before he did that, he would have to go and do a Luigi Mansion 3 episode. But unfortunately his computer wouldn't turn on. He kept trying to get it on, but it wouldn't work. To the point that, because Dad tried to get him a new computer, and of course we're talking about Nick Taylor specifically. Because his computer, because he did get the computer the following day, but it wouldn't turn on. But it kept going off. By doing absolutely nothing but turning off on itself. The computer may have that issue most of the time, but of course this one, I mean, the one that didn't go on. So of course we had to borrow the computer from the other room. And of course, Mom did take out Nick's computer to his good friends at work's house to see if he can fix it. And he did fix it. So, however, the bad news, the worst part about it is now Nick Taylor is going to have to restructure the episodes. It's because he's going to have to restructure the schedule for the upcoming plush videos. Like, because we have another episode of plush gameplay going up tomorrow. An episode of plush gameplay going up. Because it will be an episode of Crash 4 with Seth Rollins, the Joker, and Harley Quinn on the episode. So of course what happened during that, and then of course during the absence, Nick Taylor was of course doing some My Faction grinding when there was that AJ Styles event, the TNA AJ Styles event. And of course he did get some Persona cards. Of course the model from one of the My Faction cards will be showed off on the upcoming episode of Monday Night Raw, as Nick Taylor's working on the episode, but of course he's got a lot of things to focus on. Even after this video, he's got to go focus on a wrap offline video that's going up on the Super Roman Reigns Nick channel after this video. And of course, Seth and Serena all have new looks. And because Nick Taylor's been toying around with an idea about what he wants to do with Ashley about her 2026 avatar. What will it end up being yet? I'm not sure yet. But obviously we have stuck to the promise that that December 19th will be the last Friday Game Night episode of 2025. And of course we will not be having a Friday Game Night episode in 2 weeks because it's Halloween. Speaking of Halloween, Super Roman Reigns Nick just uploaded... Oh, cutscene time. Alright, so we're back. Anyways, what we were talking about with Super Roman Reigns Nick is, of course, he did make some avatars for his 10 OC characters for the Halloween special he's going to be doing. Now, of course, he's waiting for the pieces to come in. But because he does have 10 of his OC characters in the Halloween look. For a big Halloween special that he's going to be doing. Well, of course, our Halloween special is still going to be the Stella's Halloween party. But of course, we had to reshape the thumbnail after everything in this computer was upgraded to Windows 11 and we lost everything. The only thing we have is Steam. Even though Steam is pretty much useless. Because Nick is retired from playing PC games. And it's been that way since 2022, I believe. And of course, Nick Taylor's gonna have to do something like to get those 4 characters his new looks in. And as he's got to print them off. Even with the other idea for Ashley's 2026 avatar. And he has even updated himself. So we don't know what we could do yet. Well, of course, we will be getting a Crash 4 episode tomorrow. As I believe that was on the schedule. Before this Windows 11 disaster happened. Before that computer disaster on October 2nd. And of course, what about the Luigi's Mansion 3 series? Hoping it can continue on Monday. But knowing it's going to have to get pushed to the 27th. Because Nick has to get back to Universe mode. And of course, he's hoping to get Warp tomorrow. SmackDown on Saturday. We don't know when is Crown Jewel coming. It's either going to be Monday, or Sunday, or Tuesday. Then the following episode of Raw on Thursday. The October 17th episode on the 24th. 25th for the October 20th Raw. And then October 24th will take place on Sunday, October 26th. And because we don't know, and because Survivor Series is pretty much taking place on November 8th, as that will be the next PLE after Crown Jewel. And because right now, we're in a scenario to pick up more studs. Because it's important to pick up more studs. Need to pick up more studs. I mean, I cannot remember which one could be worse. The fact Windows 10 took weeks away from us. And because we had to do episodes... what was it? And I mean, we didn't, and because I believe, oh, well that was shit. So, hey, what's your language? Billy. Don't call me Billy! So yeah, I mean, we're looking to get back in the wake of things. It pretty much reminds us of last year's Universe mode when Nick Taylor was uploading less. And then of course, when he got to some of the final shows before King of the Ring, and of course, he was having to do the shows he has missed. From Clash at the Castle. So all the way until King of the Ring. But because he put some work into that by showing up every day to work. And I mean, We were hoping that would be the case, but instead, Nick Taylor is still working on ideas of what does he want to do with his girlfriend's 2026 avatars. Meanwhile, we've already printed it off. Right, we're back as we were just checking on social media. Pick up that blue subs. Superheroes. Yay! I think it's Saint Walker. Alright, so Blue Hope is done. That was a quick one. And we get that trophy as 2,393,940, as nothing really much changed from the last time we were on this game. So the new characters we got coming out of this episode is Saint Walker. That's it? Well, I mean, you didn't get a character token. And that's going to put us at pretty much 21st gold brick. Anyway, guys, that does it for tonight's episode of Friday Game Night. And of course, we'll be back tomorrow with Harley Quinn and Seth Rollins, the walking clown emoji. Don't call me a walking clown emoji. Guys, pick it up. Regardless, we'll be back for episode 2 of Crash 4. It's about time for the PS5 tomorrow. Until then, we'll see you all tomorrow for that episode. Thanks for watching, and good night.